Hello, and welcome to Cry Havoc Wargaming, dedicated to bringing you the uncommon. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Ron, and today we're going to do an after-action report of Don't Look Back. So let's get started. Some time ago, I did a video here on this page of Terror on the High Seas. This is one of the VHS expansions for Don't Look Back that helps add a nautical aspect to the game. This VHS expansion differs from a lot of the other expansions that were made for the game. Like many of them, it comes with figures. It comes with two. It comes with a killer and with Erasmus, a hero. There's cards for both of those, the old style cards. This is an old style game. Erasmus is an adult. He has a harpoon, which is a particularly interesting weapon as it helps draw the creature towards him when he recoils the line on it. He also can encourage other people to react. He's been a nice addition. I like a fisherman's sweater holding the harpoon. Some people don't like the killer. He has a smile, which has bothered some people. I like it better than the new nautical one with the crabs, though I haven't painted those or put them together yet. More on that later. That's from the Deep. He comes with his own Visage card. We'll talk about him later. The book is mostly rules rather than the other expansions, which come with plot cards. There's no plot cards with this. There are some sample ones in here I'll talk about in a moment, but there's no plot card using the killer that comes with it. In fact, except for the Visage card, there's no instructions on how to use that killer. Oh, I forgot. He's also got I don't know what they call them. There's eggs that he lays on his victims, and those there's figures for as well. Terror on the High Seas is mostly a book of a series of optional rules for using the MV Australis. When I last ran this game, I didn't have the MV Australis. I ran it using the Tramp Freighter from Sally Forth. That's a nice model, but it is a little early for the period of this game, and it's much smaller. It's about half the size of the MV Australis. In fact, I had some disappointments with that game and how quick it went, and I assumed it was because of the size of my model. More on that later. But the book itself comes with a bunch of supplemental rules. As I say, it's specifically for using the USS Australis. So, I'm sorry, it says USS Australis here. It's MV Australis everywhere else, even up here. Anyway, you use it a little bit differently. It sets up how you section the table, since you're not looking at a square anymore, but rather a long rectangle. It gives optional rules for how to convert the pre-existing scenarios into scenarios for this game. It gives conditions at sea, random weather effects. It's rules for what happens if you fall overboard and how to get back on board. That's going to be important if you're using the From the Deep killer, because one of the things that killer does is throw you overboard. Horrors of the sea, there's undulating form, fickle weather, some optional rules. The Kraken, sinking ship. The ship can actually start sinking, and of course the MV Australis comes with parts that allow to model that, where you can replace segments of the boat with broken segments. I think it's very clever. It's one of I have those. I haven't put them together yet. And eventually that ship can break and completely sink. And there's rules for playing a ghost ship. But then this is what I was referring to earlier. On the back is a series. This is the closest thing they have to plot cards. Is there's some rewrites of the original scenarios from the original first edition of the rules, where it has changed them into making sense with the boat. None of them use the killer that comes with this, though. But there's like Where is Pat this time, which is just Where is Pat. The Escape, Press Ganged, Trapped at Sea, and Chest from the Deep. So this is a very useful book, but it isn't exactly how the rest of these work, and there is not a standalone plot that comes in this box that uses the killer that comes with it. In the game you're about to see, I used the new rules in Don't Look Back 2nd Edition for creating a random plot, and what I got was practically Where's Pat? So that's basically what you're going to see. So let's go to the wargaming table. Now when you use the Australia, instead of it being A, B, C, D like normal, it's A, B, C, and D. There are a whole bunch of points of interest because one of those could be the person we're looking for. We rolled for random placement. We're each starting on a different place, which is a little confusing. Once we find our friend, that'll be done by rolling a d10 and adding +1 to the roll for each point of interest already investigated. On a result of 10 or higher, it'll be the missing person. The rest of the point of interest tokens will disappear. If the result is less than 10, the token is removed as normal. If players use the investigate action on the last point of interest and the person hasn't been found, it'll be automatically become the missing person. Any outdoor area terrain is also dangerous terrain. We may still do that because we are on a boat. The characters must find the missing person, and at least 2 characters must survive until the end of the plot. Now, when I said it's 8 turns, one of the requirements of the boat game is you subtract 1. So that's how this scenario works. The first part of any turn is what's called the fright phase. Checking for character terror, that's kind of pointless the first turn, but that's to look to see if any of us have already lost all of our terror points and are losing it. Then we have to roll for fright tokens. The very first part of that is called building tension. So what we have to do, we roll a d10, not a d20. We roll a d10 to see what happens to the tension. So go ahead and roll that, and nothing happens unless you roll a 10.
3.
All right, so the fright tokens, there's 2 of them by the way. One is here and the other one's in the back of the first floor of the building there. Those do not activate. However, if the fright tokens do not activate this turn, place a fright token in the center of the table. If there's already a fright token in the center of the table, place another one in contact with the original. We get a new fright token that shows up here. We don't have a killer on the table, so we go to our phase. So each player gets the choice of either a short action and a long action, or I should say a quick action and a long action, or 2 quick actions. There is a requirement, the way the game's written, to go in that order. So the quick action has to be first. And our goal is to investigate those things and find our missing pal. I should probably mention, we have with us Erasmus Drake. Erasmus Drake is a experienced sailor. He's armed with a harpoon and he's up in here right now. I'm also playing Seth Newton, who is armed with his trusty flashlight. And then we have Chisaki with her katana, who is always brilliant, and Max the Abs. Chisaki's here, Max is here.
Yeah, I can investigate from here, but I can concentrate. So I add +3 to the skill value.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to investigate that
All right.
one. 1.
Roll a d10 for that one.
Why 9?
All right, so take that one off. That's not her.
This one.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll put it here to keep track of how
Okay.
many we've used.
Okay. He's going to walk towards that.
He's not going to be within, no, he's not going to be within the, where I have to be. Nope, so I really can't do anything else.
Other than move again, I guess. For
You
a
could.
second, right?
You could do another move, yeah.
I could just,
Get within an inch of it.
Or all the way up to it.
Well, I'm more than 2 inches away.
so they're not moving very fast.
You put him here where he's safer.
Yeah,
Might as well move 2.
exactly.
Erasmus is watching us. Like,
Exactly.
what are y'all doing on me boat? Forgot about that. He can draw people towards him with his little... Alright, so he's walking towards the door here. So that's the end of their turn. This takes us to turn 2. And so we have to roll that d10 again. Rising tension roll.
It's an 8.
A 6 would have done it, so we
dear.
activate fright tokens. We start with the ones, that'll be weird because we've started like all over the place. It's usually done with the ones that's farthest away. That's probably this one. So we roll for that one first. So you roll a d10.
0. That's 10.
Replace this fright token with the killer's model. If the killer is already on the table, it's not. So this is
He's
never good to have the killer show up too soon.
Nope, it is not.
So the killer is here. And we roll for the other one, the one near me.
10.
Okay, so that is the same thing again, but because he can't do it again, we have to roll to see if he regroups or is enraged.
9.
All right. If the result of the D10 is equal to or less than the number of wounds the killer has taken, he regroups. If the result of the D10 roll is greater than the number of wounds the killer has taken, then he's enraged. He has taken no wounds, so anything he rolled would have been greater. So
Is
he
not
is enraged. Well, all enraged means is it increases his chance of a crit
Yeah.
when he first attacks. There are actually enraged tokens. Yeah.
Okay.
That comes off, though.
Which one?
The fright
This
token.
one?
That,
This one.
That comes off. We have to
Okay.
roll for this one
Okay.
now.
6.
Move that fright token 6 inches. It's towards the closest character.
That. He's closer. That's 4, 5. It's on him. It's on him.
The killer's phase. Step 1, check the killer's location. Is the killer on the table? He is. Is nobody looking at him? There's nobody looking at him. So the killer will reemerge using his MO. So I haven't talked much about the killer. This is the nautical killer, the one that came with the first terror on the high seas. There's a second one now that's more crab-like. So he has his own visage, which is from the deep. His MO is stalking. So we place him 6 inches away from and out of the line of sight of the character with the lowest current movement value. In the case of a tie, the players may choose. I suspect that that is going to be Seth because of his weak ankles. 6 inches out of line of sight. It's going to have to be behind him, right? Because there's nowhere to hide. Then move to step 2, move the killer. Roll a d10.
Oh, poor Seth.
So
10.
he's on Seth.
He's on Seth.
Just like that. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh my God.
All right, so he's right on Seth. He's going to do his attacks. A new host. The attack targets a character in contact without a clutch. That's him. Otherwise, it'll attack a character with a clutch, but he doesn't. We don't have anybody with clutches yet. In the case of a tie, players may choose. His combat is 16. So you want to roll dice. He has to roll under that. So I rolled. Oh, 16, almost missed. 16 is a hit. Damage is 2 injuries and a terror. Then driven to the sea. The attacker targets the closest character. Has to be within 8 inches. Combat 15. So he's going to roll again. 15. 9. That's a hit. 2 terror. So he gets two more terror. And the target is -4 awareness to the end of the next character phase. Move the target 3 inches towards the closest water feature. An additional 1 inch for each clutch. He has no clutch tokens. But 3 inches is not good. Because he's right near the edge. Splash.
Oh no. Oh my God.
So
He threw Seth in
Seth
the
has been
water.
thrown into the water.
Oh my God.
All right, that's the monster phase done.
Wow.
So it is our turn.
So I have a terror right up next to me here.
All right, so unlike the normal game, one of the differences for using the boat is that terror only affects you if it, I mean, it's going to affect you because you're right near it. They move 3 inches instead of 6 inches. So the one that moved should be way over here.
Okay, so it should not have been right on him. Okay.
And you have to be within 2 inches instead of 4, which, so I don't think, I think
Okay.
you're okay.
I'm going to concentrate, and then I'm going to investigate that one. So my awareness is 10. Now I understand. I thought it was the opposite. I thought I was trying over 10. 12.
So roll a d10.
4.
Even with a +1, that's only 5. So that one's gone.
Okay.
All
There's
right.
her. She can't obviously get to anything in this amount of moves, but she's going to head towards that one. That's 4. That's 6. But she's within 2, so hopefully the next time, if the monster doesn't get her.
Seth is going to do a swim, which lets him move 8 inches.
Oh, he didn't drown.
No.
Okay. He's hanging the boat.
Swim, 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 swim. And Erasmus is going to do his little walkie-walkie. And this will be like magic that he somehow knows that guy's there when he gets there. It's going to take a while before he gets to... Oh, no, the guy's way up in the front. It's not magic. He probably saw him through the window.
Yeah.
I guess I can put this back up there now because...
Yeah, he's gone.
And that should have been on him. Well, it's gone now because he attacked. So it's turn 3.
Yeah.
We have to roll a d10 for the tension roll. And this time they activate on a 5 or higher.
3.
Okay, so they don't, which means a new one appears here.
Okay.
And the killer is on the table. No, I guess he's looking at him. His viewpoint is 180. Killer's on the table within line of sight of awareness of at least one character or supporting character, but not in contact. We move to step 2. So we roll a d10 for his movement. I'm not giving him the reduced movement thing
9.
because he's a fish boy.
It's not dangerous to him. Wow, he's like on her.
That's him done though, because he couldn't get to us.
My turn?
So it's our turn.
She is going to investigate that. That was within 2 inches. She's going to concentrate.
You want to use both your movements to do that?
Yeah.
He'll be on you next turn.
I guess I'll move away.
And if you move right, you could still check the thing. You have to be what? How many inches is that?
2.
Right. So you don't have to move directly at it. I mean, 2 inches could be over here.
That's true. I guess, yeah. Okay. That would be 2. And she can just make that.
He could still get to you, but he might not.
I know. All right. That's 2, and I'm still within 2 of this. So I did not concentrate this time, so I want less than a 10. And I got a 3.
All right, so roll a d10 and add 2. That's it.
12.
That's it.
That's the person.
I didn't paint Pat, so we'll use Dr. Grange. So that's Pat.
Okay.
So the rest of these come off. So that was your turn done. All right, so 8 more for Seth Boy. Erasmus. He's gonna go through that door and go forward to the stairs. So it's turn 4. We're just zipping right through this. We have to roll for the increasing tension. So roll a d10. So 4 or higher.
7.
So they're gonna do stuff.
Okay, we're going to start with this one in the
All right.
center. 6.
What was that? Move that fright token 3 inches towards the closest character.
That's definitely her.
Yeah, because this one's not really a character.
It's on her.
All right, and then roll for the other one. 2.
2.
What's wrong with the lights? All the lights would flip if there were any, and that token disappears. Killer. The killer's being looked at, so he's not going away. Because Pat, as we're calling her, is the objective, I don't think he can target her. I was going to treat her like a support character, but that wouldn't be right, I don't think. So he's going to target you, unless the card says something different. So you roll a d10.
Okay. 7.
7 inches, so that probably makes it to you.
I'd say.
It's
No, it's
4.
5.
Yeah.
It makes it.
Splash, splish, 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 splish. Yeah, I get you, I get you. New host. Target attacks the character in contact without a clutch token. That's you. Combat 16. So roll a d20 and you want to roll over 16.
19.
You're also the closest character, so roll again. You want to roll over 8.
With the 20?
This is for a secondary attack driven to the sea. He's going to try to throw you in the water. Like he did. No problem. So you do not go into the water.
Okay.
It is our turn.
It's her turn.
So you're going to go with Chisaki?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hit him with my katana and turn him into sushi. It's a melee weapon. The damage is 2. It scores a critical hit on a successful attack roll of 1, 2, or 3.
Right.
And my combat's 10.
8. Read it. So it does 2 points of damage, is that what you said?
2 injuries, yes.
That was a long action? You should have done a quick action first.
I should have. I should have concentrated. Although, it wouldn't have
Or you could
mattered.
have done the snap attack or whatever it is.
First, and then a good attack. You're right.
Well,
Oh, well, I did.
Let's go ahead and roll a snap attack like you did it the other way around.
Okay, so it's going to be a -5 because it's a snap attack.
Right, so that would have been
14.
this.
Right.
Do you want to do max, or do you want to...
Yeah, I guess he'll just head over.
You should also have taken a terror,
Okay.
because you're on a fright token. Oh, you ignore your first one, don't you?
I do, on each turn.
So...
Max? He's just gonna walk, I guess. Is there a run?
Yeah, that's what the double is, actually.
Okay, so it's still only 4.
I gotta figure out how I climb up.
Yeah.
Getting back on the ship. When a character activates and chooses to get back on the ship, they immediately make a long action, awareness, or combat task, player's choice. Awareness, well, that's an easy one, because it's Seth, his awareness is 13. And I could, had I known I was going to be able to do it this way, I would have swum here. I can do a concentrate, which will give me a +3. It's the same color as the D10. That's what's throwing me.
Okay.
What did I roll? 8. That's successful. Wow.
Yes.
I'm here. Erasmus
You're
is going
closer.
to... I'll put him towards that door. That's closer. That's all of us done, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it is turn 5. Mm-hmm. Present. We may have this. We only have to stay alive a couple turns. We have to do the rising tension roll. So a 4 or higher, I'm sorry, 3 or higher will activate the tokens.
8.
8. So it's going to activate. There's only one, right? So roll a d10 for it.
6.
What was that? It's going to move 3 inches towards the closest character. It's already there. And that will be the end of that. The monster doesn't need to move. He's right on top of a target. Mm-hmm. So he'll go ahead and do his first attack. So you want to roll that? You want to roll over 16 or you're going to get a clutch.
12.
So you're going to take 2 injuries and a terror.
Oh, it's a new turn, so I'm not going to take a terror, but I'm going to take 2 injuries.
All right.
1, 2.
And you get a clutch.
What's a clutch?
It's an egg sack that
Oh
he's
my
laid on in you.
God.
He's going to drive you into the sea. So you want to roll again. You want to roll 9 or higher, or you're going to be in the sea.
9 or higher. High.
Actually,
high.
you may be far
high.
enough away.
19.
So he can't grab you. You're
No.
too fast for him. And it is our turn.
If Max gets up close to her, she gets encouragement. Give a model in the character's awareness a +3 modifier to the skill value of the next
Well,
action.
he may
they
already
have.
be close enough. What's your awareness?
10.
Yeah, he's probably within 10 of you, isn't he? So you already have that.
I'm going to take the +3 modifier as my short action.
So you're going to take 1 attack on it.
Yes.
He takes like 10 hit points.
Then I won't. Then I'll do
It's
a
your call.
snapshot.
But if you
I'll
do a snapshot, you run the ability of doing 4 points.
You're right. All right. I'll take a snapshot, even though it's really unlikely. I have to get 5 or under. Low.
Oh. All right, so you missed the first one. Long action one.
So I have to get under 10. 10 or under, right?
Yeah. What was it? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1 or 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2!
There you go. The character makes combat skill roll. They automatically hit regardless of skill modifiers. Deal an additional 2. It's additional 2 wounds. So that's 4 wounds.
He still can't get all the way there. Okay, because that's kind of where he is.
Seth can move 6 inches. So he can definitely get there. He can get there with 4. Well, that would still be 2 moves. Technically, he's going to have to roll, though. Make sure he doesn't trip. Because he's got 3. The higher your terror, so he doesn't trip. What's his face is going to come out
Erasmus?
the door.
Yay, finally.
And end up being... It's now turn 6. I think they automatically activate now. Yes, always activate. So we have to roll a d10 for the fright token that's underneath us.
2.
So it's going to go away, but because there's none here on the next action, it's going to show right back up on the middle of the board there. So it'll be right at the joint between those 2 sections. And it is the creature's phase. We're all still looking at it, so it can't do its hidey height thing. I think now it could change, though. It normally would go for the guy with the lowest movement, so I think it's attacking me. Seth.
Okay.
That's going to be a hit. Seth takes 2 more. And a terror. I think I made a mistake when I gave you a clutch, but he gets 1. Do you remember what I rolled? You don't get the clutch when he hits you successfully. You get the clutch when he hits you with a 10 or under successfully.
I don't remember what I rolled. I'm
Well,
sorry.
let's take it off. I don't think it was,
Okay.
but I don't remember. He's going to throw somebody in the water. 1, 2, 3, it's you. 4, 5, 6, it's me. It's you. But this is the 8 one, the skills.
1.
That's not good. He's going to throw you. You do not have a clutch, though, right?
No, not now.
So, because that gets him throw you an extra inch.
No.
So you're not going to make it. He's
Good.
going to throw you, but you're going to land just here.
Okay.
He does not throw you to the water.
That's good.
However, you do take 2 terror and you're a -4 awareness until the end of our next turn. Setha has 2 luck. He may want to use luck because he's getting beat up. He's at his terror point right now, so anything above now will be affecting his movement and stuff.
Should I go first and try and beat the thing?
If you want.
Okay, with Max.
Oh, all right.
He's going to move 2, which is obviously base to base, and then he's going to whack him. This is 3 wounds. 20.
So you miss. Luck. Reroll any skill made by the character. You can remove 1 point of terror, or 3 if they're wholly within an on-light token. You can remove 1 wound, or 3 if they're wholly within an on-light token. When a character succeeds with a search the area action, they may draw 3 cards and choose 1, instead of just drawing a card. Mm-hmm. And you may re-roll any die roll that targets the character, such as the killer's move or attacks.
I'm going to re-roll this.
That's not a bad idea.
It's 20 again.
You rolled a 20
Damn
again.
it.
What the hell? How did you roll 2 20s in a row?
I don't know.
Seth's going to light up the monster. Seth has turned his flashlight on him. He's done that because as a free action, he's going to spend 1 of his luck, and he's going to get rid of 3 of his... I said it was 2 inches, right? So he's okay. Mm-hmm. I'm going to bring him down to 2 terror. Luck is a free action, though. So I could actually still hit the thing. I won't. 11. No, I do not hit him.
Chisaki hasn't gone yet. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in 2.
I think I'm in 2. Yes.
You're practically a 1.
Yeah, there I am. So that's 1 move. I've got to do the melee. I want to crit. Yeah, low, low, low.
Crit.
Oh my
That's
God,
what you
she
needed.
is so good.
That's what you needed. So he is driven off.
Yes.
So he's there, and now he has no target. So now we go to turn 7. See, now I'm sure we'll get this. We automatically roll a d10 for the fright token in the middle of the table.
1.
Flip all light tokens within 6 inches.
So that goes
So
out.
this goes off. That's good, because at the end of this phase, all light tokens flip. This goes away, which means at the end of the turn there are no light tokens, which means 1 shows up in the middle of B and D. Check the killer's location. The killer is currently off the table. Turn from being driven off. If this is the turn after the killer's model was removed from the table, which it is, because it was driven off, immediately place the killer on the table using his placement rolls on its MO. Then move to step 2. So his MO is that stalking thing. Place the killer 6 inches away from and out of line of sight of the character with the lowest current movement value, that is me, and out of line of sight, so he's going to be over here somewhere.
6 inches behind you. And climbed back up again. Jeez.
Now he rolls a d10, and he gets to add 2. Because of my fright, he gets to add 2. That's 6 inches. So 18, that's successful. That's 2 injuries and a terror. Good thing I reduced my injury. It wasn't under 10, so he doesn't get another, but he is going to be thrown on an 8 or higher. 5. I mean, 8 or lower. That's successful because he does have a clutch on him. He's going to be thrown for 4 inches, which probably will take him back into the water. Wow.
Poor Seth.
And then his little clutch is going to break open. It means he takes another injury and another terror. So now it's our turn. 4 if he moves 2.
Exactly.
So he'll be able to shoot next turn.
Next turn. Max is going to, I guess, move. And he's going to try and whack him again. You know you can do it. 12. No?
What about Chisaki?
All right. She also has to move. 10. Well, she makes it. 2 wounds.
All right, so Seth is going to move up to the boat. He's going to try to do awareness to get onto the boat. That's 13 for him, so he's like Haha, I'm back. And that's our turn done. So we go to turn 8. The very first thing is
Okay.
the threat tokens.
Okay. We have one right here.
Okay, we have 2. I don't think we rolled for the other one last time.
So this is
So-
10, a
Yes.
D10.
Yeah.
6?
The one in the building is probably the furthest away.
Yes.
What was that? It moves 3 inches towards us.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for the other one. I'll get this.
Okay. The other one is also a 6 and moves
So
3 inches towards us,
So that'll
so,
be right at us.
yeah, it's gonna be it. He's
That's
the
not- That's
closest.
not good for us.
Well-
Now it's the killer's phase. The killer's going to attack. 1, 2, 3, it's max. 4, 5, 6, it's the other one. Okay, it's Chisaki. Go ahead and roll Chisaki. You want 17 or higher.
Really high, really high. 18!
So now he'll try to throw Chisaki into the water. So roll again, and you want to roll 9 or higher.
High, not in the water. 9.
9. Now that's him done, so it is our turn. I'm going to suggest we move Seth first.
Okay.
And he will use his last
Flashlight.
flashlight. A light token is placed on the table, is placed on the on-side facing up. Any fright tokens touched by the light token are immediately removed. Killer cannot move into the light token. On a targeted character, supporting character that is wholly within the light token that's on. Instead, the killer will then target the next available. If the killer is inside a light token when it's placed, characters may target the killer with melee attacks and range attacks, even if the killer is outside the character's awareness range. Any character that targets a killer in the on-light token gains +2 combat skill and 1 point of and 1 point of terror. Which means what's his face is in range now.
Erasmus?
He's going to take a terror because he can see it. You should take I meant to check that and I didn't get around to it. You should have lost a point of terror when you moved into the light token on the previous turn, the last light token.
Okay.
I don't know if you have any terror, but you
Only
should have
2.
been- apparently you have to move into it though, so right now the people who are in it don't get it. But we all are going to get a +2 combat skill. And in theory a point of terror, except you ignore your first one.
Right. But
But
he'll
I
get-
think we should shoot Erasmus first, because he doesn't, I mean, he's
Yeah.
actually out of range. Actually,
Yeah.
he's in range anyway.
Okay.
But he would have a +2. I could do the quick action, the concentrate. That's a +3. So I need a 15 or under to hit.
Okay.
I miss. I'm going to use his 1 luck to re-roll that. He
Yes.
hits. That does 2 points of damage to the critter. And it moves him 3 inches directly towards me.
Well, he's just 2 inches. No, he is. Yeah, just. Yes, he is. He's gonna go for him. Under 10. Under 10. 1,
So his weapon does
3.
3.
3.
So it's 5 points.
She is definitely more than 2 inches. So there's no way she's getting up to him. She'll go there.
I'm going to move here and jump over. Take our person with us. And I am on the little boat. And now that's the end of our turn. This was rolled as a 9+ turn and roll a d10. It dropped to 8 because that's one of the terror or the high seas rolls. Yeah, we've made it.
We've made
We've
it.
succeeded.
We have.
We haven't lost anybody.
No.
We've actually been successful. I don't think the From the Deep monster is...
No, he's not a very
powerful.
strong one.
He's kind of wimpy. Because it went pretty easy last time I ran with him, too. Maybe I should have just done a normal monster, a normal killer. That was Where's Pat at Sea. Again, just like the last time I played this game, it was relatively quick. It seemed easier. I don't think this killer is that good a killer. It seems a little weak and kind of easy to defeat. Maybe playing it on a different difficulty level may make it more interesting. Maybe they came to that own conclusion. There is a new version with a crab that replaces this. It's not actually called Terror of the Deep. It's got another name. I have it, but I haven't really read through it and I haven't assembled the models yet. But it looks like it's more like the previous VHS expansions. It definitely has a plot card in there. It's got the model and its little, it's a big crab and a bunch of little crabs. I'll pull that out and look at it and compare it to what came with Terror from the Depths. And if there's a reason to, if there's enough difference in there, I'll do a comparison video maybe. I had just thought it was updated sort of the way they did the Greys, the Alien one. That one was re-released where the Greys are now skin changers. And they made some alterations to make them skin changers instead of the Greys, but it's in a lot of ways just an expansion or a small alteration of the original expansion. But I'll take a look and compare these two and see whether it's worth talking about or not. I really like Don't Look Back, but so far the scenario, at least using this killer, has been a little bit disappointing. I may try again and just use one of the plots that are actually in the book with the random killers, or, well, they're not random. There's, just like in the plots normally, there's suggested killers. And I may try using one of those instead of the From the Deep. I just don't think he's that good a killer. Maybe add in some of the additional things too, like the sinking boat. Anyway, that was Terror on the High Seas, played on the MV Australis. If any of you have tried this or had different outcomes or feel differently about the product, please let me know in the contact or in the comment section down below. Also, if you have ideas for further content you'd like to see us produce here on Cry Havoc Wargaming, we look for the comment section for that as well. If you enjoyed the video, found it useful, I hope you'll hit like. And if you'd like to receive further videos that may help you better determine how to spend your money or time in your tabletop wargaming hobby, then I hope you'll hit subscribe and ring our notification bell. If you'd like to support the page in monetary ways, I do have a Buy Me a Coffee page. The link to it is in the notes section down below. And till next time, cheers.